ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on New York. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's a defender for the strikeout. Juan Soto now. And a swing and a miss.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Adam swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone! He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. He's late there, strike 1. De La Cruz batting in the cleanup spot. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right, you've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And he's out, and it's out, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering upstairs. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that misses as well. That one at triple digits. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is filled up. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 outs in the first has to be some cause for deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Corey Seager up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out. Marte, the runner at second with one away. Right through there, got him. And now two gone. Here's Trout. Check swing, and he held up.
Count 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Second inning set to go. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Santana collects, fires to first. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
No ball,
1 out,
2
base
strikes.
is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Santana collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike.
0-2.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. Ryan back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Up and in, 1-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. 3-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first in time. And Hernandez is out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And ball one. Sets him down looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number two. And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
3-2 now.
I got 3-2.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And that's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Luis Arraez stands in. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for you. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In the air, out towards right center. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And now it's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a base hit into right. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Wynn swings through it for strike one. A swing and a miss. Realmuto, the runner at third. Soto on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. As we go to the last of the third, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. That one in triple digits.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The wind of the pitch. Tatis ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He reached out a walk his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. In for a strike. 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Real Muto makes the grab for the second out. Now it's Corey Seager.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak contact in the infield.
The throw into second, safe at second.
Did take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he had to get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one fouled off. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Ellie De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Now it's the power speed combo. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Vladdy, in his 5th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 3-0. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And look out.
Timeout.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Man at first, JT Real Muto steps in. Throws to first, and Real Muto is out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So digging in, Carlos Santana. And that skips in the dirt.
Count 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ramirez sprinting for this one. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 out, space is empty.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball 1.
And Mookie takes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. On the ground at first, Guerrero. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Darvish back to work. That one lifted to left. Betts should have this one. Corrals it. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll... Back here in Queens, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet. It just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Fouled off. He was late. And the next pitch is way outside. Ramirez under this one. 2 away now. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 2. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He's got it. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Eric Gagne comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Marte throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
The count.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mike Trout. The pitch.
The center fielder, Mike.
Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. And the count 1 and 2. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's the 3rd. Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Fought off foul. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Real Muto with a snap throw. Right-hander kick steals. Runner goes again.
Safe.
That ends the frame. Top of inning number 7. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And there's the strike. Gagne measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Big swing and a miss. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The high heat, too much on that one. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's Mookie now. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live on delivers. Lindor whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Chopper right side. And that one handled. Over to first. Schwarber out on the play. Back here in Queens, the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. So digging in, Juan Soto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great
swing and a miss. And we're back. Now here is Ketel Marte. Martinez back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And it's through for a hit.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time. Swing when this team really needed it. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt.
Runners on the move. One attempt misses. And the throws outside, safe at third. With the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runners tagged up from second and third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. The one run scores, and we have a tie ball game. Hernandez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground, right side. Has some trouble with it. Now he gets it to the pitcher, covering the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, leading off Ellie De La Cruz. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Hoffman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
High fly ball out to center field. Trout is there. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. Two down after the strikeout. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. Tatis waits. And he swings through that one.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. In time. So the drop. Back here at Citi Field. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Got him! One away. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires over to Guerrero. Now only one out remaining.
Now that's
Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And we're starting over. It's 4-4.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
The rise. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramirez makes the play, and that will end the inning. On to extra innings. Now here is Chipper Jones. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about it.
Laser, base hit, in to score from third, and they lead it in the 10th.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly...
So they bring on the veteran, Troy Percival.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in a rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come in to an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
So the next to hit takes ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Double steal. Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a sac bunt here. Witt over to first. And Witt is out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Off the mark there. Ball one. The tying run is 90 feet away. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something...
Some high cheese for strike 3. So they're down to their final out. Seager stands in now. Trying to deliver as the hero. Way high there. And that is ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far.
Base hit into the outfield. The throw in, He pulls into second as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking,
now this ball is down and could score a run. Around third. Throws to second and crosses the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you've been to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my cheek, move in, you confuse things. The young boy's gonna die. The young boy's gonna die.
Ready to go. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
As the lefty gets to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Turner now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Sale ready. Foul ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because this.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he gets tied up right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hits and misses. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. The wind and the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Donaldson winds and fires. On the ground right side. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Ketel Marte.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Almost got him. That one in triple digits. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That missed inside. And it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. So now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Whips it to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the second. Juan Soto now. Sale back to work. That one fouled off. And Sale deals. And there's a foul ball. Sale delivers. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty.
That's the ball down.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Abisail Garcia up to the plate. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Sale, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got to come in, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And how about Chris Sale locked in now? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and first offering is fouled off. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, and now batting Mike Trout. The line to the pitch. And he deals. And a foul ball. Donaldson delivers. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Teoscar Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed. And
That's
another
the ball.
ball.
Full count.
Inside ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-1. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That just misses. 1-0. And another ball. Donaldson. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Mookie Betts. Runner takes off, drops a bunt down the first base side.
No, he's safe.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show.
Runner takes off. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. No throw. He's in there safely. Look out down there. Donaldson one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Throw behind the runner. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Down the left fielder, Bryce Harper. The lefty fires. That's outside. Ball one. Harper in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
That really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Trout hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Bounce to the right. Marte. That takes care of Rodriguez. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Bounced up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier going back. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
0-1. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Outside.
And another ball.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit in the air, right field. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Kiermaier now. And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
No, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one hooked foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
That's the ball.
I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. And that one moves his feet. In the air, left field. Betts drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trout. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Rodriguez down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball three. There's a strike. On the ground out to short. Sends it across to first. And Hernandez is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boop.
Rolls across the diamond, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Sale back to work. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
What a stop! Marte throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. Avisail Garcia digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Garcia into second, and he's got it double.
The batter. The first baseman.
Man at second with one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly to left his first time. Out front, rip foul. And a pitch. Swings through that one. Ball one there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one popped up. Marte should have it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Harper goes after that one for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Strike three, got him swinging. Out number. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the big time.
third baseman.
Power threat, Jose Ramirez. The line to kick the pitch. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That
Down
one
is
almost
full.
got him. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
1-0.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
No, that missed.
This
That's
might
the
get
ball.
interesting, Boo.
2-1.
Garcia going back on this one. Just missed it. Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1. That's through there for a strike. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
And the
No,
pitch is
that's out.
outside. Ball 1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit weakly on the ground. To first, Schwarber out of the play. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ah, that hit him.
That hit him. Take
And
the
the
bait.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back. To the top.
Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings. And that's a strikeout. Now number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Runner on the go. And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, the tag, and he's in there.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jones swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second.
Runner takes off. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Digging in. Ketel Marte.
The second base.
The line of the pitch. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's outside. Here comes the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Jones. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good batting.
Trout on the move. Pitch inside. Throw. See! Punch too late with the toss. Out to short. De La Cruz. Sends it to first, and Hernandez is out. And that all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop from his backside, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Came out. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Harper now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Sets a strikeout. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner takes off. And down on strikes he goes. That's out. Back in Seattle, here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. And a pitch. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Rocketed out towards right center. Lays out and makes the play. Here's Jose Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That delivers outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner caught at second. Here's Mookie Betts now.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends a rocket to left, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. Now a chance for Luis Arias. Now he breaks his back. Jones makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And he deals. Bounce to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job at just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Runner edges away at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. And the throw, he's out at third. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Trey Turner at the plate.
Maybe caught that one off the edge just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. Two outs, runner at first. Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Up and in, 1-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Move to first. And Turner's back in. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dive in, it gets down. Could be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-3.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. A well-deserved double.
New pitcher on now, Robert Suarez.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the depth.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. Avisail Garcia now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses across to first. Garcia. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the DH. Kyle Schwarber. As the lefty gets to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. He did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 5-4. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
The order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish.
Trout on the move. That's in for a strike.
You just have to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit. So
the tying run at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Trout is there. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 6-4. Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. That's off the mark. 1-1.
Now coming in the big hit.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first, 2 away. And now on the bump, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the move. That one out to right. Hernandez sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me.
Bottom 9, and now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. Martinez back to work. Fastball almost got him there.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swings through that.
1 and 2 to count.
And 1 away. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Now it catches the corner for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but 2 more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next pitch is outside, and now it's even 1-1. That one to first, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 out, runner at second. And now it's Mookie Betts. That's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And that one almost got him. He walked in, and that will keep things going. 2 on the run. And now Luis Arias. Pinch hitter coming on. Bryce Harper. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's out its way. Out of here. Game. He powers that one out of here, and they walk it off.
dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back. Nice win for the team.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertar en otra cama que no sea la mía. Me importa mi ex si yo quiero coger una loquera, guayar por toda la disco, guayar por toda la disco.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The Undertaker, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. And he swings over the top there.
0-1.
That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Seager stands in now. First pitch, not close.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. It's tough to outshine a two-way player, but Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
is Mike Trout. That clips the corner.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the second time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games.
Here goes the runner. Two outs. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Tatis hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Wouldn't chase that
2
time.
strikes.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is even, 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one in the air. And there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And there's two away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Glass now, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get this.
And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And here it comes. And he chases that one. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Teoscar Hernandez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's outside.
That one outside, and that's ball one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
The lefty fires. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And now the lefty. And the slider just misses. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. That one is upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-2 now. Runner on the go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Checks the swing. Now to field to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, one away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. So first and second with one man gone. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Second inning here, no score.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Luis Arias, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your.
Turner with the throw to first. Third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Step.
Third baseman.
In the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. Glass now back to work. And ball 1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He is safe.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a
ball. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Gets it to first. Turner is out. The batter now, Javier Baez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch misses, 1-0. Gibson, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one almost hit him. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Bichette makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now back.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Baez. And he's out on the tag. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Out to short. Seager fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S. But his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his 2nd MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Left-hand hitter waits. The punch out there. Another strikeout for Glass now. So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette. Bichette started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Eric Summersgill.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So 2 down, and now it's Juan Soto. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd. This one in the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. And the righty deals. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 now. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that hits off the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with the catcher.
Trout on the move. Swung on, belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Santana swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that bunted towards 3rd. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. So up next, Jose Ramirez. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. He was on business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and just ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Gathers and throws to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, now the left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Goes down looking. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Ramirez, the base runner at first with one out. The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Trey Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off. Fall off foul. The pitch. Runner goes again. Back to right. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and here is Luis Arias. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's good.
That one at triple digits. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Kyle Schwarber. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
Hey!
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Tommy Baez digs in right side. Glass now back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
One ball.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 strikes.
Glass now, ready to deal. Got him. And that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's down and away. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
That's
Next
ball
one misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. A massive home run. It's 1-1. On the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Juan Soto. Chapman into the game.
In the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swinging a foul straight back. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Pitches in the dirt. Now 1-2. Got him. That's the third out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty delivers. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one carrying. See you later. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball 1 there. Righty to the plate. And out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Santana in his 14th season, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right-handed reliever towards first, and he takes it himself for the out. Now the third baseman.
Third baseman,
Jose Ramirez. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. That Mets chasing that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Arrives at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Down and in. Moved his feet. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good eye right there. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And he deals. Back in the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him swinging, and 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ottavino picks to first. Tatis dives back in. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Runner on the go. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ottavino. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's outside. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging. Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber, and a foul ball. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of his zone. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Base hit. Here's Ketel Marte. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Corey Seager will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. On the move towards the line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now, Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. And now, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch just misses. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Javier Baez. Ottavino back to work. First pitch swinging. They've got a full lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
1 strike.
That one misses in the dirt. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count is even. In the air, right side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 now. And he blows that one by him at 100. come true.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one way inside. The line of the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's not coming back. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-1. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Way upstairs. And that's ball one. Just missed. The wind and the pitch. And it skips in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Strike one. Nobody on, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. And he walked him. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. In the dirt, but kept close. Ramirez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Puts it away for the out.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. On the ground. And there's a hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great roll on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders. How hard he hit it.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. We'll see you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in. The kick, the 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. And they'll do it again. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result. But also seeing a lot of pitches made him really work out there on the mound. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Arise on second. Schwarber at first. One gone. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the catch for the second out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Ohtani settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That one pushed foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good eye in that spot. That one the other way. The throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Trout racing over to make the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike. Rivera, a 6'2 righty, 35 years old, and he was born in Panama. Ramirez. No play, that's an infield single.
The bat, the right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.